Hi, I am Kerie Crystal Moonrise, singer-songwriter, producer, as well as an intuitive reader of the tarot and oracle cards. And I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel. If you are new here, please consider giving this a thumbs up if you like my content, and also consider subscribing. And if you are a returning visitor, thank you so much for coming back. And I hope that you find this information useful. I am going to pick a card today from a few of my decks. A card of inspiration for the collective that can help inspire you today. Okay, so I'm going to sage my cards and I'm going to call on my higher self, angels of the highest white light, and Holy Spirit guides to please help guide a message of inspiration today for the collective. All right, let's see what we discover. Thank you. Let's shuffle. Message of inspiration for the collective. Message of inspiration for the collective. Message of inspiration for the collective. Thank you. Thank you. Higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light, please. Whatever the message of the day is for the collective that is inspirational, please help it be revealed. Ooh, well, okay. A couple came out, so I'll take those. And I'll see what these are, see if I need any clarifiers. Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we've got the Seven of Wands. All right. So I'm going to pull a few more cards just to see what the overall story is that's happening here. Higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. All right. All right. And then we've got the Five of Swords that has come out. Just give me a moment to just pull a few more to get the overall message. Message of inspiration, please. Higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light, please help guide a message of inspiration today for the collective, for the divine collective. Thank you. Okay. We've got the Queen of Wands that has come out. This came out face down, so I'm going to put these back. I'm going to make sure that they're in upright. Okay. Higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light, please help. Well, oh, right. Oh my goodness. All right. We've got the Eight of Swords. Okay. And let's see. What else is going on here? Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. Higher self, please help guide a message of inspiration for the collective today. Thank you. Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. Higher self, message of inspiration for the divine collective. Thank you. Let's find out what is going on in this story. We've got the Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Swords. There's a lot of emotional distress that's been going on. Emotional distress, being in your headspace a lot, some fighting, some standing your ground. All right, what else is going on here? We've got the Temperance card here. This is speaking of balance. All right. We've got, what is this? The Nine of Wands here, speaking of persevering and kind of like having gone through a lot. And then we land with the Ace of Swords. So I'm going to stop here. Okay. Thank you. Let me just organize my cards here. All right. All right, so let's start with this Eight of Cups. Okay. If we look at this card here, there's 8 cups. Cups, speak about emotions, right? We've got this character here who is, wearing a color that's representing, the root chakra, okay? Or the base chakra, rather, excuse me. And which is, he's looking out into the distance, looking for perhaps that next cup, right? Perhaps there was some type of disregard or some type of, unfulfillingness. I think that's a new word. Some unfulfilling situation where, although this you have 8 cups, I'm going to refer to you, but if the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, don't. Okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right. So perhaps you're in a situation where you have all of this, all these cups, all of this fulfillment, right? But you're still looking for what's next. Yeah, I've got 8 here, but there's something missing. What's missing? If we look at the pattern here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups on the bottom, 3 cups on the top, but then there's a cup that's missing here, right? So what's missing? What's the emotional fulfillment in your life right now that's missing? And why is it missing? Let's find out. Okay? Because King of Pentacles, perhaps you were, found yourself or maybe in a situation where, you've got as much, on a surface level that you can have, right? Perhaps you have attained the financial status that you've wanted, but apparently, emotionally, something's missing. What's missing emotionally? Let's find out. So we've got the 7 of Wands. So this means you've been putting in a lot of work or a lot of effort towards something that has brought you the financial stability, but it's left you looking for the emotional stability. Okay. And then we've got the 5 of Swords. So this card here is indicating that there's some type of, is this signifying you over here, walking away in defeat? Or is this signifying you here, where you are, walking away with some type of a victory? So I'm going to go with that you're walking away with a victory. But the question is, what kind of victory? Because here you're still looking for that emotional fulfillment. Although you have reached some level of success, perhaps financially, you put in a lot of work, you beat the competition, which lands you as the Queen of Wands energy. Okay, these are energies. So even though it's showing a female, it's just representing an energy of, of accomplishment, of protection, of putting in the work, which you put in the work here. right? You put in a lot of work that you're now reaping the benefits of because you beat the competition. So, who's bound here? Somebody's bound. Perhaps the competition. Whoever had to walk away in defeat is now feeling like this, pretty bound and just kind of like stuck. Eight of Swords, they're feeling stuck. You're not feeling stuck. They are. Whoever thought they could come against you, here. Because you walked away winning. Because you put in that work that landed you here. And they feeling like this. Ooh, y'all. What's next? But it's all about keeping things in perspective and having temperance, having balance, right? Because if you weren't balanced, you can beat that competition. To land with this energy of having the Queen of Wands energy, leaving your enemies or competitors or whoever they are feeling like this. So balance. Balancing what? Balancing the emotions, balancing the mind, balancing out the brain and the heart. Because if you're not balanced, then you're making some real, what's the word? Not wild, but real irrational decisions. And we're not going to be making irrational decisions, right? No. So, who's feeling like this? Not you. Or is this you? No. Perhaps in this instance, your competitors are feeling like this. They're going to keep trying because they're standing up with their wands and they're looking all beat up because you got this. You beat the competition. And they're like, I'm going to keep trying. But little do they know, or little do they want to recognize, you're the Ace of Swords. You're the Queen of Wands energy, not them. You have the willpower, you have the brains, you have the tenacity, you have the strength, you have the skill set to beat the competition at whatever the game is that they want to play. Now, I feel like I need to go on a little bit more with this story because you won, you put in that work, beat the competition, landed as the Queen of Wands, got your enemies feeling all bound and conflicted and all stuck. Not you, them. Because you balanced out yourself. Got them still trying. They're going to still keep trying to come back and still try to attack and still try because that's all they know how to do. But you got something for that A, right? And they have no idea. So let's find out emotionally Why are you perhaps in a position where emotionally you may have been feeling unfulfilled emotionally? Why are you looking out in the distance emotionally? Because, the sun is set, the moon is just kind of like looking at you with just almost no emotion. So what's going on here? What's the missing piece here? Because you put in a lot of work to fight, to stand your ground. You put in a lot of work to stand your ground, left them feeling like this, or perhaps you're feeling like this, right? It could go towards any of the energies, this particular card. At one point, you could have been feeling like this because of all the work you were putting in, but all that work you put in landed you where you beat the competition and flipped the script. You flipped the script. Now they're feeling like this. So let's find out. What is it with this emotions? What's missing with regards to the emotions? Oh my. Couple of, should I take them all? Hold on. I'm going to put these back. I didn't even really look at what those were. Let's see. But I have 2 here. Oh, I've got 4 here. Oh my. Judgment. Okay. So all of this that you had to do to land as the Ace of Swords. Yeah, perhaps you got, your heart a little bit, beat up and all of that because you had to fight. And sometimes when you're a lover, you don't necessarily want to be a fighter. But sometimes you have to fight for what you love. So then there's that. Then that's pulling on the balance, the balancing act, right? So you called judgment. We call judgment on all those energies that have been going against us, the divine collective. We call judgment because we can. So they're getting it. Because you land with the Empress energy. Okay? Meaning you really won. They really lost. So although you're sitting in that Empress energy where you won, then that means all of, wish fulfillments, wish fulfillments. You're sitting pretty or handsome, take the energy as it resonates, right? But you're sitting in a place where you can be rest assured that, whatever was your opposition, whatever thought they were your competition, should kind of be aware at this point that you're the Empress and they're not. So that's got them feeling like this. This is the 10 of Swords. They all tore up. Oh well. Because you had to show them who's boss. And that's you, Divine Collective. So, emotionally speaking, looking out into the distance, there's all kinds of wish fulfillments awaiting for you because now you're sitting here in this seat of fulfillment, of accomplishment, of success, of nurturing, self-love, all those things that maybe you took for granted about yourself in the past that left a hole in your heart. You're able to fulfill that for yourself, and you're not going to let anyone coming to your space who's not about to recognize who you are. Because they're going to end up feeling like this. All right. And then we land with the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card signifying that you have the tools, the resources, the skill set to be able to create that abundance, create that whatever it is that needs to be created in your life. You hold the creativity to be able to handle all of it. And we're going to stop there. Whoa. All right. So I'm going to now pick a crystal message to coincide with this. What is a crystal that can coincide with this overall message of triumph? You beat the competition. You put in all of that work. Left them feeling all bound and confused and just kind of like, what's going on? Why isn't it working? I'll try again. They're throwing a tantrum. Your enemies are having temper tantrums right now. As they can't beat you. Divine Collective. Because we call judgment on their asses, right? Because there's only one of these, and that's you. Energetically. All right, Crystal. And if you like this video so far, please consider giving it a like. Why not? It doesn't cost anything to like the video. It's just pressing the button. It's free energy exchange. All right, and I have the links to the deck in my description. Oh my goodness. Take that. I'll leave these. Okay. And I also have a link to, if you want to give a monetary energy exchange, I have a link to the tip jar in the description of this video as well. Please like, subscribe, and I hope I'm providing value for you. All right, so watermelon tourmaline. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. I transform the world around me by focusing on divine love. Right? Because, you know, although we're lovers and not necessarily wanting to be doing all this fighting, sometimes we have to fight for what we believe in, stand our ground for what we love, to beat that competition, right? Because we're the Queen of Wands energy, leaving our competitors feeling like this and feeling like this. Because we're balanced, they're not. And our cutoff game is tight. We call judgment because we can. Because we're the Divine Collective. The chosen. We sit like this while they feel like this. All right. Lastly, open your heart to love. Feel unconditional love and support. Bridge the spiritual connection between heaven and earth. Increase romance. All right. So I hope this was helpful for you today. Again, I'm Kerie Crystal Moonrise, singer, songwriter, producer, intuitive reader of tarot and oracle cards. And check out the links in my description. Thank you so much for your time. This was an energy exchange. And so I am going to reel my energy back to me. I'm going to send your energy back to you. And thank you so much for your time. Remember to like this video if it resonated. Take what resonated, leave the rest, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I'm going to ring my bell to help disperse the energy in my space and in yours as well. Mute if you don't want to hear the bell. Thank you. Until next time.